To
Swab the booty.
The deck.
Oh, swab the deck. Darn. Let's do a little Holy Grail source. I feel like we got our PB today. That was good. I've been running source really well lately, so that is good. But Inspired Helm already. Lumroon. You know, that was a lot of Act 1 resets after that.
6 months. 6 monsters left.
Woo! 6 months, 6 monsters left. 666. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Metal Peak. Appreciate that. Oops. It was the summer of '69. Yeah, since we're gonna be doing MVS tomorrow and a lot of that, it feels like, all right, now I move into relaxation mode. Play a little bit of this, chat with some chat, hang out, have a good time. Merc effect by MF? Yeah, when he kills stuff, it's your MF plus his MF. Is there an item that would be an upgrade for the source, or is it pretty much final gear? I mean, for MFing, like, this is pretty final. I really don't know what else I would put on this girl. I could maybe think about like obviously putting runes in some of my gear would be upgrades, but I'm doing single character, so I'm not doing that with her. So yeah, we could do Istrin here, Istrin here, Istrin here for 1% more. I guess I could find a 40% MF magic ring, and then another rare one that's a little more. I mean, that's a pretty good ring. And a few more 7%ers. These are all like 6 and 7s. Is that a 5? Ugh. I guess a 5. So. I am display's not working. Yeah, it won't work for this regardless, but it was having issues anyways today. Nah, you can't socket unique items with SOJs. That's rare items. Otherwise, I would have done it already. That's a good thought, though, you know. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Griswolds, Mengsong, and Schaefer's. Come on, baby. Come on, it's time to get it. Volge. Not quite. First unique of the day. Dell just walked the earth. Nice. Gonna do the bug. Go get it. Well, you can socket custom other characters and socket that way. So that's just not how I'm running my Holy Grail source. Like, yes, I can do it, but it's just like personal preference. All right, everybody kind of has their own way that they run their run their stuff. Mine is I'm playing one character. Like BT's playing, I think he's got like 11 or 12 characters or something, you know. So he's just decided to do that. And, you know, so he has that, and then he like transfers his items between his characters depending on what he wants to do. And runs, you know, like allows for socketing stuff. But like, it's not bad. It's totally fine. That's just how he wants to like play his one. But for mine, I just want to do one character, one single character, one single player to find all of the items. But I'm using pluggies, so I'm using like Torch and Annie, right? I allowed myself to go get those. Some people might be like, oh, well, I don't want to go use Torch and Annie. I want it to be single player without ladder rune words enabled, right? But for me, I'm like, I want it to be basically like playing on ladder without, you know, like one character playing on ladder. So. R for normal, N for nightmare, H for hell. That is correct.
Fresh meat.
Well, I do and I have every item. I have a
Griswold's
party.
coming in 12 minutes. Quote me.
12 minutes. Wow. I'm gonna coach you, lol name. I'm gonna coach you on that. Yo, bow wow. Mwah. Wow, bow. Thank you so much for the 10. Appreciate that.
Thanks for making me re-download D2 and live through my childhood memories.
Of course, man.
I was a noob and always needed to be rushed, but your guides have allowed me to push through.
Nice.
Single player. Best of luck on the finds.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, single player is really hard in this game, actually. Like, I know we speedrun the game and sometimes make it look a little easier, but it's a really hard game. So, to even get through single player it's so fun too. It really is. So fun too. Thank you, Dannerdy G Home. The nerdy G is that okay? Something like that. Also, without me, just too easy. Yeah, I mean, like, and you could change it to like 2 to 10. That's the problem. Is like the way it's set up on Battle.net. It's not set up for a single person to ever really like spawn declone. You know, it's built for like a lot of people to spawn him. So you'd have to drop it down to like 2 SOJs or something for single player. But yeah, single player is, if you have not played through this game in single player yet, go do it. Straight up, go do it. Play whatever character you want. Don't worry about trying to speed run through and needing to whatever. You know. I played a barbarian. It took me a month of casual play. This was the first time I actually beat the game in single player. This was in college, by the way. I started playing this game when I was like 9. First time I actually beat it in single player was when I was like in college. Took me like a month to play through on a barb, and I was just sitting there like farming Mephisto and Nightmare until I could get, you know, like some cannot be frozen and enough attack rating, right? I went and looked for the Angelics set, so I got until I got an Ami and a ring, and but it was great, you know. It was just so much fun because it was just casual, sitting there playing through, wailing on monsters a little bit here and there, just having a good time. It was such a good, like, just grinding, fun game. And then you're like sitting there and you find something like a flying knife, and you're like, ooh, is this any good? And you like try it out a little bit, and you're like, oh no, it's complete garbage, but whatever. So I was constantly like trying new stuff out. It was just, yeah. I cannot like sell it enough. I wish that I could go back and play through this game again, not being a speedrunner. Right, comparing the tooltip with all the items you got. Ooh, what happens to my damage? Is it okay? And now chance to hit. Okay, but I need this. It's like having just that initial knowledge of like what crushing blow does, and you know, a couple ways to get attack rating and stuff. That was all I needed.
Butts.
Wow, real mature, real mature. Thanks, Hospital Water. Welcome back. Appreciate that. But first bone snap drop. Yep, I used bone snap on my run. That was exactly it. I had bone snap in my offhand and in my main hand. I don't even think I was running like malice or anything. I was just running like whatever weapons I found. I don't even remember what they were. But my boss fights are pretty fast because I had bone snap. Feature?
I am overburdened.
What's up with feature? Mauls can be dual wielded? No. Hey, facet. Mature. Five cold. 4 cold. Darn. How long has it been since... Sorry, I missed that question. I missed that question because Evo's spamming the chat. Mod spam.
I am overburdened.
How long has it been since I leveled a new character? I mean, I level new characters every day because I'm speedrunning every day. So, it's kind of a tough question to answer. Did I get a tick? I think that's from the last time. Let's reset our tick line. Okay. Casual leveled a character? It's really hard to say. But I mean, I've leveled like 300 characters to level 60 at least, probably more. Just in speedrunning purposes, not even outside of that. That's probably more. We have a lot of characters, dude. So many characters. Alright, mod spam. Oh my. I do Pindle runs sometime for farming. If I feel like changing it up. Troll belt and crown. Not the items we wanted. Dancing queen. Holy. Forgot to turn that off. 17. It's like the corrupted police, the mod spamming, yeah. You give anybody power and look what happens. I'm gonna have to send them on vacation to teach them a lesson. You're gonna get paid leave to learn a lesson, alright? There was I forget where it was. Like a teacher in a classroom did a thing. This isn't quite responsibility, I believe, but you know, somewhere along the lines. There's like a teacher in a classroom, and she like split her kids up into groups and gave them different headband colors or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. And then she like told the kids, like, if you got a blue headband, you're better. Like, blue headbands are superior or something. And then, like, all the blue headband kids started just, like, making fun of all the kids with red headbands and the kids with red headbands. Was it blue eyes and brown eyes? Oh, okay. Maybe it was just sorted by eye color. Yeah. And they, like, felt all this superiority. And then the next day, or maybe a couple hours later, she goes, oh, wait, no, actually, I was wrong. Brown eyes are better. And then it was like reverse bullying. They were like, ah, you little. It was crazy. And I was like, that's so true. That does seem like a... From kids up. That's not quite giving them responsibility and power, but I guess you give them superiority in some way. Yeah. It's always interesting to see those sorts of things. You wrote a research paper about that? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been tried in the adult world as well. Exactly. Just got back to Diablo 2? Nice. Good choice. You won't regret it. I don't think I've ever met somebody who got back into Diablo 2 and then later was like, ah, man. Besides, like, you know, oh, this is taking up all my time because I love it so much. It's the only regret I ever see. Not like, oh, this game's actually garbage now. Nobody ever says that anymore.
Help me!
Hey, llama.
Hey.
What would it be called if you used the body part connecting your head to your body while you were on a boat creating forward motion
Neck.
with a guy who had been knighted by the Queen of England? Sorry in
Neck
advance
knight?
for this one. Necromancer.
Necromancer. Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. GG. It's a lot of setup. It's a lot of setup, my friend. Will Enigma work on single player? That might be a ladder only rune word. You might have to enable ladder rune words for that. The more the setup, the funnier the joke. Something like that. Something like that. Do, 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 do. The more the explanation, the funnier the joke. Yeah. That's it.
I am overburdened.
Holy Grail, your lucky day. Lucky you. Yeah, we ran a PB today. New Sorceress PB by 2 minutes, guys. I don't think you understand how fast that is. 2 minute PB. To be fair, I was pretty certain I could run this time. I also did get some good luck and some, you know, not as good luck, but I really need to work on my Act 3. I think that is my ultimate killer right now. My Act 5 is fine. My Act 4 was amazing. My Act 1s, I think I run faster than any other speedrunner. My Act 2 is okay. I think a lot of Act 2 is really luck at that point, because once you get that good Act 1, it's like, obviously there's a lot of reading and stuff you can do with it, but you know, there's so many places. Sacred Armor! So many places where you just gotta like chance it. Is it basically a reset? No, you can have Great Marsh and stuff in it. It just depends how long it takes to get into the Great Marsh, how long the Great Marsh is. Are you checking back for, you know, for the flare? All that stuff. But, you know, all that is, there's also the sewers in it and stuff, so. It's just a lot of pieces.
I can't carry anymore.
No, I want the potion. Oh my god. So. Yeah, we just got a Hell PB not long ago either. Which is, once again, pretty good because I haven't had good normal and Hell stuff. And honestly, I really wish I would have had my splits going. I could have just like retimed it later, but that's so hard to tell what the heck is going on. So maybe I should have kept going without a timer running, and then we just did a retimer on it later. Maybe that would have been the best way to do it. Because that was a really good run that then ran into like having 2 pieces of FCR that, and you know, just a good setup to start. And if you can take a 114 start, you know, that's huge. Yeah, I think I'll just do all norm runs with the Hell timer or something, maybe. If I'm planning on, you know, taking it to Hell.
Where can I take you?
Never seen Ethereals? A lot of people haven't. I got a PB on the Hell character, but I definitely know I can run a world record on it. Like, my PB was the only thing going for that PB was lore, really. And some OK arcanes. There's so much garbage with it, though. So much garbage. So, like, no resistances, no FCR. I was on the 37 breakpoint. I never got a single FCR, ring, or AMI the whole run. Like, all sorts of that stuff. So, I think I can actually run a pretty good Hell time here pretty soon. I think give me a few more days at it and I'll drop like a 410, 415, something like that. Just gotta put a couple pieces together, you know. That was a really rough run. I lost so much time just being mopey in Act 2. You're talking about Assassin Hell? Oh, I did get the, yeah, I got that record there. If anyone runs a Hell run under 10 hours, 7 hours, he'll be in top 10. Of what, any character? Yeah, Hell runs aren't run a lot because they're so difficult. Like, by a lot of people, I should say. Like, a lot of people, you know, we do our Diablo 2 race days and stuff. And, you know, if you've done that, like, for a lot of people, something, you know, will take 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, whatever. But if you want to switch it into a Hell run, oh my god. There's so many things that make it so much worse. 12-hour Amazon? That's not horrible. World record Amazon's only like 7 hours. But yeah, they're just, like I said, this game is hard, and when you're trying to really push the game in hell mode with like low res, no hit recovery, bad faster cast rate, low life limit, everything like that, you just get wrecked. Hey, Ichi. You just get wrecked so many times. It's pretty disgusting. You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere with it. Three weeks. Nightmare Paladin was good? Yeah. One of the fastest we've ever seen. Few skill points versus multi-immunities. So fun. So fun. Man, I'm hungry. I don't have any food. I need to go grocery shopping. That's gonna be Sunday. That's gonna be Sunday. Grocery shopping. I also think I'm gonna change my stream schedule up a little bit going forward. Just because I have found that I need a little more time for taking care of things, right? I work 3 days a week, and right now I stream 6 days a week. So I think I'm gonna go to 5 days a week streaming. And then I think I'm going to shift my hours on like days like this to start at noon and maybe do like noon to 6. That way I can go get lunch before I start. Because I'm just such a piece of garbage in the morning. You guys know it. Like I don't do anything. It's awful. So if I can start at noon, that allows me to wake up at like 10:30 and then go out and grab some lunch and then start.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, ugh. It's awful. It's gonna be bad for EU viewers. I mean, that's a what, 7 o'clock start? It's not too bad.
I can't carry anymore.
So I'm thinking I'll run, and this is still subject to change, but I'm thinking I'll go Sunday to Thursday. And then obviously Man vs. Stream will be on one Saturday a month.
Where can I take you?
Start at 9 a.m. so I have something to do at work. Oh, I would, but I just can't. I just can't, you know? Did you guys see me at 10 a.m. and you're like, ooh, 9 a.m. is like, ooh.
I am overburdened.
I'm a much better night person for sure, but I don't like saving all the streaming every day until night. Ah! So close. JMOR. JMOR.
I can't carry anymore.
Man. Well, we can still run a 2020 now if we want. But I guess we could have always run it if we wanted. Oh, dang. Exclamation mark, Miss Kylie. Yeah. Duelist Monarch of Deflection gives you faster block and the 4 open sockets. So I just rolled 4 open sockets for Jewelers. Plus of the razors. So I was so close. If that would have just rolled of deflecting, we would have had it. Jeweler's Monarch of the Whale, also very cool. Man.
Your presence honors me.
Man. Yeah, it's just really nice. Really nice to get that block. Oh, you don't make a spirit in it. You put 4 facets in it. Either light facets for like a Javazon or cold facets for a sorceress. Man. Oh, it's the closest I've ever been to it. It's a 1 in 14,000 chance. So 15's in it if you want. Yeah. Kinda at your discretion. So close. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go Sunday to Thursday. Obviously Sunday would start and be like noon to 6. And you know, if I wake up earlier, maybe I'll start at 11:30 some days. Maybe I'll go until 6:37, whatever. But that'll give me time to grab a nice lunch prior to streaming to hold me all the way through stream. Because right now with this 10 a.m., it's not good. Because I wake up and I eat a little breakfast, but it's like cereal or oatmeal or something, and then I'm hungry again in like, 3-4 hours. And then it's, weird. And then it'll also get me off in time for dinner. So I'll do like 12 to 6 on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be whatever it is now, 7:30 to 12 or whatever. And once again, if it runs to like 1 a.m., that's fine, Depends what the run is and everything we're doing. And then Thursday we'll be back on that 12 to 6. Then Friday and Saturday will be off, so I can actually have like a weekend. Because that's something that I haven't had in, well, forever. That's something that, since I've started streaming, basically,
I am overburdened.
I've always streamed through weekends and stuff. And I think it's been, I think it'll just be, yeah, I still have my coding job. It's just I'm part-time there. Part-time now. MVS will be on Saturdays. So that'll be, I will, every one Saturday I'll have, per month, I'll stream an extra day on that week for that Saturday. But yeah, that's just something that, I was noticing that even though I made this switch down to part-time at work, I was still just like, oh, so worked, I was feeling like A little stressed out with everything. Community races will probably move to Sunday, I would imagine. And potentially could still be, you know, events that I run on a Saturday if I want, right? I'm kind of leaving that open. So there's still chance for bonus streams and all of that and stuff. But so it's SC after? Wait, what? Sure, Chaos. Gotta catch them all. We'll see, geez. We'll see. But yeah, just one of those things where gotta make sure that you balance things appropriately. I love streaming. I want to stream all the time. But if I stream all the time, then I'm not, you know, cleaning my apartment as often, going grocery shopping as often, eating as well, finding time to work out as easily, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then you start to like not like it as much, right? Because then you're like, ugh, this is what it's doing to me. So we'll give this new schedule a little bit of a try, and then, you know, we'll adjust as necessary. If it's not enough streaming, then I'll stream more. If I'm like, oh no, I actually like 6 days a week streaming, you know, we'll just do that. Repent stream. I'm running 666 MF. Can't see YouTube. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could like give dollars based on YouTube and we could see watch time of YouTube and stuff. But they don't have any tracking for that. Or they might. But nothing that's shared with us. I can't look at all and say blah 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 has watched my videos for X hours. I'm sure they have that somewhere. Hire a maid and stream more. Yeah, I mean, this is something for a little tiny bit. Nice. It's a lucky number, geez. But I don't know. I feel like there's something to be said about like the feeling you get when you clean and things like that, you know? Like, it's nice, right? It's like, oh yeah, I just accomplished cleaning up my place. I'm a big boy. Right? Do you primarily keep your other job for the healthcare? I mean, it's definitely a huge piece of it, right? Like, the feeling of being tired. Yeah, I love it. It's definitely a huge piece. Healthcare in America, especially right now, is just a huge cluster. You know, it is just, oh my God. What a mess. And open market plans are all like messed up, and it's all just, it's all whack, dude. So having a job that provides health insurance is very nice, and that's definitely one of the reasons that I have kept this position. Definitely, because it's just, I mean, it's just great, you know. It's no biggie. Why don't you upload the full SC stream as well? Usually because there's a lot of games that are like meh in it. So I kind of like to go in and highlight. It would be in the thousands. How many times we found Eisenharts? All the losses make myself look amazing. No, I put up losses every now and then if they're like good losses. You know, but like, oh, I forgot to build a pylon right at the start, you know, or I went Nexus first, but my 2 probes weren't mining, and so it was really delayed, so my cannons delayed, and his lings came over and won the game. Okay. Like, that's not a fun game to watch. So I don't want to put that one up, you know. Oh, he went DTs, and I went 3 gate, and he walked over and killed me. Okay, well, it's not really super fun to watch. Or, oh, I played against a Smurf who was like 10 times better than me, and the game wasn't even close. Okay, you know, like, so there's a lot of games in StarCraft I feel like that are just like, eh, because the Blizzard matchmaking is so wide. Well, yeah, I'll stream it because that's going to be streamed, but I'm saying when I highlight it over to YouTube, I'm not going to like highlight that video. You know. Nice muff. Like, instead I'll just highlight the good games, including, you know, that I had that good game against, I had that comeback at the end game. That was a pretty fun, interesting one. I had that game against that Zerg where I went carriers and lost. But that was a really fun one that should be highlighted, in my opinion. Some things like that. Is Mang Song an amulet? No, it's a Archon staff. Another bone hue, man. Number 2 of the day. Hey, Elfcast, how you doing? How are you today? War Spear, come on, Archon staff. Yeah, a lot of people have never even heard of or seen a Ming Song. I'm grinding for an unique Archon staff called Ming Song Lesson, a unique legendary mallet called Schaefer's Hammer, and a green Caduceus set. This is the basically like a war scepter for the paladin. It's like the upgraded version, and that's the 3rd item that I would like. And that's it. That's all I have left. I have found every other item in the game. And obviously, you know, I'm also looking for a JMOD for fun. I'm looking for faster cast rate, MF, dual, you know, multi-res and or life mana, whatever. You know, things like that. That sounds fun. And a 1540. I'm not really picking up jewels, actually, so not really looking for a 1540. Is that just a telly with no cooldown that costs mana? I mean, the cooldown's just whatever faster cast rate is for a teleport. Yeah. Nothing there. Yeah, the reason I'm farming this area is because this is like the best place. Thanks, Deadman. How you doing? There's like no cold immunes down here. There's a lot of just really like, the layout's good. It can drop any item in the game. Right, so there's a lot of like good things about this area. Good boss group numbers, yada yada yada. So I'm just trying to kill the boss. I don't even really care about minions that much. The boss gives so much more for me in terms of magic find potential for these items. That is all I want. She is level 98. So you can see. 98.29 or something like that. I think it's more than 4 to 6. But it does vary wildly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it can go up to 8. Good old 3 2020s. Oh man, those were so sick. I have a 219 something like that. 13 or something. There's 3 bosses just right there. 4th one right there. 5, 6. 7 and 8. Yep. So. Yeah, she has 3 Chamrins. 3 Chamrins. Whew. Crazy. This is what a Caduceus will look like, by the way. This is just the unique version. I'm using Death Fathom right now. Get that cold skill damage. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's the only one I found too, which is kind of crazy. It's a pretty rare item though. So I am very happy that I found it already. Like really early. Because that would be a horrible one to have in my last few, but I could totally see it happening. I mean, it's, you know, super rare. What happened, version? Hey, how are you? Are there always an exact number of bosses in the tunnels? No. Like I said, I think it's 5 to 8. But I feel like sometimes I get like 4. I know I get up to 8 though. I know I at least have gotten to 8. And it's not always either. Like, depending on the map spawns and stuff, I've definitely seen times where you like never will spawn 8, so. Maybe I just missed one? Maybe. I feel like I check every inch of this place pretty well. But You know, so yeah, they usually hover around in similar spots, right? So when I go in, and this is true with like almost every map, by the way, not just like this. So like if you're running Travancore, right, they're gonna keep spawning in the same areas. If they always spawn on the inside of the place, they'll keep spawning on the inside till you reset your map, and then maybe, you know, a few will spawn on the outside, and then they'll always spawn there. So I expect one to maybe be right here, one or two to maybe be right here and up here, right? I expect one almost always to be down over here. Right there is like almost a guaranteed always one right there. Sometimes there's one right here. There's usually one right here. Sometimes one up here. Sometimes one in there, not too often. One right here a lot of times. One right here a lot of times. One right there, sometimes up there. In there sometimes. And then down here you can have a couple. And then this one is always guaranteed, with maybe one up there. So there's a lot of like potential spots, but essentially I just run straight through to all of those spots. Will there be any StarCraft today? Probably not today. Alright, so that's why I kind of run a very similar pattern to look in very similar spots. Quick check on that, quick check right there, quick check there, nothing there, no, 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 no. So it kind of looks like I'm just running in circles, but it's a very specific circular path, kind of. Oh yeah. Once you're done, what will you do with this character? I don't know. They said throw a party and call it good. How does leveling affect things? I'm used to a game where max level is the start. Oh, this game is not like that. This game is like the opposite of that. What base did I use for Infinity? Thresher. This is like the only base. Thresher or Giant Thresher. Don't use any other base for Infinity. Unless you're just like super desperate. Okay, no boss. Do I ever play Classic? I did a couple Classic speedruns. That was kind of fun, but not quite as fun because without runes you just get way too reliant on luck. I mean, it's just on the attack speed and length and everything about it. That's just what you want. No, I don't use a Cryptic Axe for it. You could use that. You could also use the Colossus Volge, right? You can use these, but don't. It is best to put Infinity in a Thresher or Giant Thresher. Yeah, classic speedruns just aren't great. The only characters that they'd be good with would be the Assassin and the Druid. And those are both not in classic, so. You can't bug a weapon. Doesn't do anything. It's only for defense. So with a weapon you just want to get 15 ED, 3 AR, whatever, you know, is a classic. 4 open socket. Call it good. Nice. Nice, sir. Good luck with it. It was like right before I made my infinity that I found my 4 open socket thresher. Like I've been looking for that base for so long. Found a couple threshers, but they didn't roll for me. And I was like, ugh. And then I found my F4 open socket thresher like right before. Or I found it and it rolled, whatever it was. It was like super nice. Perfect timing. Griswold Redemption song. Please give me Griswold Redemption game. Diablo. Thank you. Yeah, I can't do the lower Karas runs. I know it's a great place to like try and find the runes, but drives me mad. Drives me mad. We could do some chaos runs if we wanted. That could be fun. There was one day we were running tunnels and it was like everything was dropping. I think BT will find the spired helm and tie it up. He's been grinding a little more than me with the Holy Grail lately. But while I still have Tyrell's Might on him, I am still in the lead. No matter what else he finds. He could find every other item. Doesn't matter. As long as I have Tyrell's on him, I am in the lead. Oh yeah, I run Cold Fire on this girl. So I can go there. Let's do a little chaos. Oops. Come on. BT started speedrunning? Yeah, I saw him running some assassin. Legendary mallet. Blue. Ooh. Elder Staff. When are you going to full gear a character to its max potential? I don't know. I never enjoyed doing that a ton, honestly. Like, it's okay.
A man walked into Walmart to buy his favorite movies. Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow, Sweeney Todd, etc. But he couldn't carry them all to the checkout. He was overburdened. Kappa.
Oh, man. Jeez. Overburdened. It's clever. It's clever, I'll give you that. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And if he's cold and fire, I just let my Merc take care of him. But once again, it's another thing that just takes some time. Come on. Whoa! Pop, pop. Is it still on player 7? It is. No wonder. No wonder. I was like, man, it's taking way longer to kill things than usual. My Mercy usually doesn't pop that fast. Why the spam? It's so I can do it again in the future.
I can't carry anymore.
So now I can just go player 7. That way I get max experience from Diablo. And better drops. And then I can go here and bam, just like that. It's already set for me. And that's what the spam does. New games, I can still type. Come on. Or new games I don't have to type, I should say. Just sit back and let it happen. Lilith one-shotted you? Oh, it's horrible. Lilith is so hard, dude. So hard.
I am overburdened.
Party photo. Yeah, I was on players 8 when I was trying to kill her the first time. That sucked. Nice, Moth. Party. We're just having a big ol' party. Speaking of party, my birthday's in 5 days.
I can't carry anymore.
We still gotta figure out what we're gonna do for a birthday. Your birthday was 5 days ago? Nice. 24 hour member stream on my birthday. Oh wait, hold on, no. No, it's a horrible idea. Turning 16.5. Wow. Yeah, you're all invited. Another Kraken shell. Yeah, on the 26th. Which is just a Wednesday, so like we can't do anything too crazy on a Wednesday, you know?
Fresh meat.
That's like a year of fresh meat. Some of it must not be very fresh anymore.
Eh. You know, you just salt it up a lot and shove it in where it needs to go, and it's good. Small shield. Wonderful. Whew. And a belt. What are we in? Normal here? Come on. Thank you. My goodness, that's hard to pick up. Mountain party. Half the week. Mountain so time goes down, not up. Woohoo! How's the drop rate calculated? Based off of lots of factors. Can I find something for you? You're bored? I'll try my best. How would you like to be found? No, she got me a birthday gift, and then she said, you know, you didn't really get me anything on my birthday, though. Like, I didn't take her to Hawaii. Ridiculous. Picking up trash estate? Sure. What's your favorite food? Korean food. You get me some yummy Korean, man. I'm a happy boy.
Fresh meat.
Yo, Prozium. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Lums of the Round. Mwah! I smashed the microphone.
I can't carry anymore.
Not
I am
even
overburdened.
death can save you.
Thanks, Barber. Oh yeah, I'm happy with it for sure. Darn. Not even death can save you from me. Such a cool line. Is the Hockey League still going? Yes, tonight we have the championship game. We actually were the 4 seed, and we won last week. I wasn't there to slow my team down, so they won last week, technically. So we got the championship game tonight. I'm pumped. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. They got me playing center, which I don't score as much when I play center. Like, whenever I play winger, I feel like I'm good for a goal a game, at least. But playing center, like, I don't know. It's harder for me to find the right scoring breakouts. I guess I don't break out of the zone as well or something being a center. That's my assumption. Play a more defensive battle. But I do feel like my center play is decent. Like I'm good at better like at defending and stuff, better positioning there. So I don't know. I don't know, it's whatever. We're all counting on you. Thanks. No pressure. Small charm from Mr. Diablo. 5/5. Aww. Kind of item is Schaefer's? A legendary mallet. Legendary mallet. There's 2 legendary mallets. A stone crusher and Schaefer's hammer. So it's one of those that you have to roll, but the roll chances are not good. You have like a 20% chance to roll Schaefer's. I've rolled like 10 stone crushers. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ruining me, man. Golly, this feels like whenever I try and speedrun. Still haven't completed Grid Set, can't believe it. Dude, Grid Set's ridiculous. It has a Corona in it, a Caduceus, and a Vortex Shield. Like, are you kidding me? Who designed that set? What a dumb design. Doesn't even make sense. Griswold did. I guess that makes sense. Isn't it cool that it's rare though? Eh. Kind of annoying. Like I just want to have all sets done, you know? That would just be a nice thing to tick off on my... Yay, you know, just like I finished all amulets, all rings. I just want to finish all sets. And I already have the unique caddy, so I have the rarer version, which is like 5 to 6 times more rare, by the way. And the green one, so like, it just needs to happen at this point. Oops. No, did you not get the kill? There you go. Only hard to find when you're looking for it. Nah, it's just hard to find as well.
I can't carry anymore.
It's also just hard to find. Not a single jaw. Nope, haven't found a single jaw yet. 3 champs though, so like, you know, that's cool and all. Greater talents. You work at 1? Oh, jeez. See you, inversion.
Join my army of the dead.
It's time to stop lurking on YouTube and start lurking on Twitch.
What up?
MVS hype. Is it tomorrow?
It is tomorrow. Welcome, Prosium, from the YouTube to the Twitch. We got one, guys. We got a convert. We did it. Thanks so much, man. Enjoy your Twitch lurking.
fresh meat.
Hey, Pat. Thank you so much for the sub. The Twitch Prime sub.
I am over.
Where can I take you?
I don't want to be a convert. What? Hey, Ramza. Oh wait, we were doing chaos runs. That's right. What will happen in the end?
I can't carry.
The problem is if you don't put things up like that, then it gets all like lost everywhere.
Fresh meat.
Like I can't remember which video I PB'd in when I'm trying to look back later. And Pulse Evo dropping the Twitch Prime as well. I'll steal all that money from Jeff. Take it all. Thanks so much, man.
I am overburdened.
It is very difficult. You have a Warhammer tournament? Oh, nice. For 24 hours? Eh. It's very difficult because let me tell you this. If I post a video that says Hell Sorceress Speedrun, if I post a video that says Hell Sorceress Speedrun, we got the world record, boys, which one are you more excited to click on and go watch? The one that says we got the world record, right? So a lot more people will want to watch that video than will want to watch the video that just says Hell Sorceress Speedrun. So it sucks for the people that do watch all of the videos. But like you just gotta remember there's a lot of people who don't watch all the videos and just want to watch the fun, cool highlighted videos, which are the ones that are PBs and world records and things like that. Right? So that's why I try and not, when I do have like GG Fine videos, I usually release them a little bit after I release the Holy Grail. So that way, if you watch through the Holy Grail video, like right when it comes out, within the first 6 hours or something, you won't know that there's a GG Find yet, because I haven't released the GG Find videos. So that's one that I try and like, where are they? Oh my god, that is the lowest I've seen that spawn. But so the best way, honestly, is to watch it live here. Because then, bam. Is it a world record? Is it not? We don't know. We don't know. Do I find an Ivan in the next minute? Nobody knows. You're from Germany? Yeah, I know, it's tough. And thus comes the issues of time zones and all of that fun stuff. See, but then, okay, so let's say I don't put that in the video. Right? I don't say world record in the video. First off, I lose a little bit of the audience that doesn't click on it because they only want to watch a cool world record video. Second off, I lose some of the audience. Or there is what is the best way to then be like, hey, you guys should watch this one though, because this is a really good video. Then I go, yo, this run was crazy. And everybody goes, clickbait, dislike for clickbait. So it's a very difficult balance. Just like, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the correct answer is. I want to do it both ways. I want to both not spoil it, but at the same time have a way to push it to people like, this would be a really cool video to watch. But the problem is everybody tries to do that, and so thus you have clickbait, right? And like every video that I've put quote unquote clickbait in has been a video like that, where it was like the one where I got like a barb PB or world record by like 5 seconds or something. And I was like, crazy ending, and everybody just blasted me for it. Hey Miley, thank you so much. Nice name. Thank you so much. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. You know. And people who like really YouTube hard clickbait every single video, even if nothing happens. And that's where it just gets its bad rep. You know, like clickbait can be great if it's not overused. But the problem is it's overused. Because they know people want to click on videos that they think are going to be cool. So they're like, oh my god, this was literally the craziest thing anybody has ever said to me. This girl tried to beat the crap out of me. You know, whatever. And then the videos, the girl's like, oh, hey, stop, get away. So it's just, yeah, you know. But they know it draws more views, so they'll do it. And I'm just trying to draw views to the things that, like, I think should get views. Like, if this video doesn't find an item, I'm just going to call it Holy Grail Source. Whatever. Maybe I'll call it JMOR. Something like that. For our JMOR find. And then I'll have my GG find later. But if I get a world record on a run, you kind of got to clickbait a world record one in a way, you know? Hey, karate. Where is me? Yeah.
I am overburdened.
So what would you title that video, Curton Lenome? To accurately draw in the views I think the video should have, because it's going to, you know, we want the attention of more. And at the same time, not spoil. Should it just say, horrible run, crazy ending? Something like that. I mean, yeah, once again, we're getting into the awful clickbait titles now.
Presence honors me.
Put so close. World record week, hell day 2. Yeah, but then nobody wants to watch it as much. Then we're cutting out half the views at least. So close, but so far. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we'll have to get at some kind of clickbaity-ish piece of it. That really was a nuts run, though. It was like so good, and then no FCR and no res and no item drops for us, and it was like, okay, well, it's just turning into garbage. And then it was like, but we're somehow still pulling this off with 37 FCR. Alright, from now on, we'll just do more clickbaities. But I think the world record ones I have to label as world record. Unfortunately, I think those ones have to kind of be spoiled. Just because it just draws in so much more, you know, like... I mean, no matter what you do with a clickbaity title, it'll never have half the draw of a video that just says world record, fastest any percent sorceress hell ever. Whatever, you know. 410 hell source world record. Like, people just want to watch the fastest run. Yeah, but yeah, I could clickbait it all I want. It would lose views from that sort of clickbait. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Holy cow. Don't like. Do not like. Means any percentage of quest. So the only way it'd be possible is if I grabbed the entire stream, posted that up as a VOD prior, and then maybe like 10 hours later released a video that was just cut to that world record. You know, so I'd have to be posting my daily streams on YouTube, I think, as a whole, and then cutting things over later from that. Well, let's do some of this. So maybe that would be the best way to do it. Is everything is now a full cut on it, right? I thought YouTube views were worth almost nothing. I mean, they're not worth a ton, but you know, they're still worth something, and it's good for the channel and everything overall, right? More people. If you can also get a video trending, right? World record videos have like the best chance to go trending, I've found as well. And that's a great way to like help grow the channel, right? So now instead of, you know, the video having 3,000 views on it, it has 20,000 views on it. And then it'll start getting itself into whatever list and stuff. And then it, you know, moves its way up. And sometimes those ones turn into 100,000 views. You know, things like that. Well, that's the problem, is when I cut the videos over, they export in that, like, when I highlight them, I have to highlight them with their name. So however I highlight it on Twitch is... This run will not be finished. You think you'll get the same number of clicks? Are you saying I should name it that? Trying to get a thick tick. That's right. I must wonder if it's just better to just export my streams entirely. Like I was saying there before. Just do the whole stream and then 12 hours later upload the highlights. That way it's like there's a 12-hour window of spoiler free. But I mean, then it's like, I don't know, it's tough. I don't know, it's never right. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you're saying if I teleport into a bunch of souls and die at the end, don't say that. Right, like you want to see that happen. I'm usually just trying to cut out all the like starting garbage. There's also music playing at the start of the stream, so that's muted, right? So that's why I do like somewhat cuts there at least. Bale, Diablo, and Nilithak, Greenie. Those are my 3 babies. You should probably do more short highlight videos to make them your large view count. I'd love to. I don't know how to make them my large view count. The problem is, one, oh, don't die. One, there's a lot of, I'm not a very good video editor, and it takes a lot of time to like edit it all down to be kind of how I would like it. Right? So I don't want to do editing for YouTube videos. And I've had people who have edited my videos in the past, and they've been cool and fun edits, but they haven't really seen like much other success, or much more success, I would say, than just general. So, you know, they might have seen, instead of 4,000, 3,000, 4,000 views, maybe they get 7,000, 8,000 views. But, you know, in terms of YouTube dollars, it's not a lot of difference. So it's nothing that I can afford to, like, pay anybody for that difference, you know. Oh, God! Please, kill stuff. Am I on player 7 or something? Is that what's going on right now? No, maybe. No, I wasn't. I don't know. That was... Oh, wait. Did my battle orders not go off? Is that what happened? Maybe that's what was going on. Are those like dollars? They're worth almost the same, yeah. No, it doesn't. Only unspawned monsters. Yeah, it felt like it, man. That was painful. True, Airhef. It's true. It's a tough situation, honestly. Because there's so many things. Way too much stuff. Been there before. Well, I did that with Lilith. I accidentally spawned Lilith on players 8. That was painful, man.
I can't carry anymore.
So painful.
I am overburdened.
Get that.
Not even death can save you from me.
Rip. Yeah, she's painful on players 1. On the best days.
Fresh meat.
Players 8 was so hard.
Hey Llama, been a while, but
What
your
up?
stream is still the best. Go get M.
Thanks, Movie Bear. Yeah, Orb's not high enough damage for late game. Unfortunately not. Two champion groups. Have I ever done declone players 8? I don't think it would be that bad, honestly. Like, he's a little bit annoying, but my character now is like so beefed up, I think she'd have no problem with him. Oh, I love playing Orb, and it's great for speedrunning purposes. But just when you're level 98 and trying to like power through and be crazy, it's just not as good. Repeating crossbow.
I can't carry anymore.
Hey. Yep, when synergies got introduced, Orb got destroyed.
I can't carry anymore.
Twin Axe, not quite. Nova Orb Source, oh, those were fun. Good old days. Nope. Dude, Desace is like such a tank. He's the worst monster in here by far. It's just horrible.
I can't.
Oh. Yep. No cooldowns on it was also probably a little broken, honestly. It was too good at that point. Broken in older versions. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with it all. Dun, dun. Lilith is basically Uber Andariel, yeah. When you're on your way to get your torch, you're doing Ubers, you have to fight Lilith. And she is just this poison, super fast fiend who just does so much damage. It's so disgusting. Yeah, Sargrath, thank you so much for the sub. 15 months. Welcome back. I didn't even know that number existed. That's how high that is. And how bad I am at math. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Decease. No, it's de seis. 6, right? It's Spanish. Like 666, the number of the devil. Lord of 6, yeah. They didn't give the end game to this game enough thought. I agree with that. I think there's so much cool endgame content that could have been added, but you know, by that point I think it was just other stuff was already making so much money, and they were focusing on World of Warcraft and stuff where they were like making billions of dollars every month. So, well, not billions every month, but I mean, they made what, 50 to 100 million every month or something from it at its peak.
I am overburdened.
So they gave it a nice patch and things like that, but like D2 just, that was like the start of the, you know, model, right? Blizzard were really the first people to go that route of, can we get people to continue paying for content rather than we just give them patches for free? So Diablo 2 is kind of that, them still doing the patch for free, and then World of Warcraft came and they're like, oh, never mind. We can just keep making people pay and get way more money out.
I am overburdened.
And thus is the model we have today. For every game. How to make money beyond just selling the game. Monthly maintenance on the servers was close to 400,000. Yeah, but they had, unless you're talking D2, but they had 8 million or something people subscribed to World of Warcraft, right? So that's definitely a, you know, it's a business, so you can't blame a business really, but it's how can we make the most money possible? And video gaming as a whole is pretty cheap, like a pretty cheap hobby overall, even if you're counting all your monthly subscriptions and everything like that, right? Like look at a lot of hobbies. Right, they're expensive. You're spending hundreds to thousands of dollars
I am overburdened.
all the time. You want to own a boat? Oh my god, that's like the most expensive hobby you can have. Right, just to go boating and stuff. If you're doing whatever, right? There's so many hobbies that just cost so much money. But if you just like to play video games, oops, I forgot to change it. If you just like to play video games, you know, I buy Diablo 2. Let's say I buy World of Warcraft and expansions or whatever, and then I pay, you know, a few bucks a month for hundreds of hours of entertainment. I mean, it works out well in your favor. Yeah, exactly. So you can definitely justify it. It's just one of those things that was like, I don't want to say unnecessary, but like, yeah, it was unnecessary in a way. Like, not every game needed to turn into that. Just because they could get more money out of you for it didn't mean it needed to be like that. But that's the way of business. And but, you know, that's why I enjoy playing a game that I spent $20 on. Okay, let's be honest. I bought this game like 7 times because I kept losing my keys. But beyond that, and I've gotten tens of thousands of hours. 10,000 plus hours of fun on. So, you know. Yeah, and then you also have games like League and Fortnite that are free, but just run the boxes and the skins and stuff.
I am overburdened.
Which I really do like that model a lot. I think that's my favorite model. It's very similar to the Twitch model, right? Which is my content's free. You don't have to. You can sit there and watch thousands of hours of me streaming on Twitch for free. And if you would like, right, and that's true with any channel, if you would like, you can donate or you can subscribe, whatever, and you can get fun little like additional bonuses there. Oh, you get badges, and you know, it's just all like fun little stuff, just like a skin. Oops. Well, they were trying to make Starblow. I remember Max Schaefer talking about that. Oh, I need to send him a message to get the interview scheduled. That's right. Now that he's back. Right, Path of Exile. Love the model. Because I find that when you open up that sort of model like that, one, it makes everybody like, it's a lot better experience for everyone.
I can't carry anymore.
Because it's not this pay to win model or pay to play model, you know, or having to constantly like, oh crap, I have to, you know. It allows for you to have time where you're in, you know, oh, it's a bad month for me. I don't have a lot of extra funds. All right, play the game for free, man. That's totally fine, right? Watch for free, whatever. So you can like have your own life and do what you need up and down. And then it also has the benefit of at the same time allowing for, you know, people to give kind of as they want. And it's probably not the most profitable model, but I think it gives you a lot better community that feels a lot better about your game, your content, whatever stuff. Sometimes all the coolest looking stuff is paid. I mean, that's fine. I don't even care, right? POAS cosmetics. Oh yeah, that's like a huge thing about their model. That's the point. I'm not losing anything from the game by having, you know, less. Not all my skins aren't the coolest stuff. But it's a fun way to, one, show my support, which I think a lot of people like to be able to do. And two, show, you know, and at the same time also like, look how cool I look, right? That's just like fun to do. Stash tabs? Yeah, stash, there's just some stash tabs that annoy me. Like, I don't like the currency tab being pay. I think that one should be free. Some people could also argue like the maps tab, maybe. But, you know, at the same time, like, if you're playing it so deep that you need a maps tab, I don't mind throwing a few bucks at the game for a maps tab. And you can get them on discount days and stuff as well. Like, I don't have a maps tab because I haven't played deep enough where a maps tab was necessary enough. I've got to maps and I've got to shaper and stuff, but I wasn't grinding so hard on maps that I needed it. And that probably suits about as far in the game as I, you know, got. I've bought a couple cool looking skins. I've bought the currency tab, obviously. And yeah, that's about it. sing songs today? It'd be nice. Yeah, maybe our half. Maybe a little. I prefer it in the cosmetics way for sure. But it is what it is.
Not even death can save you from me.
That fire right there destroys my mercenary. Look at that. Look at that. It's insane. He's got max res too. Like, oh no, he doesn't. He's at 58 fire res. Never mind. That's right. I forgot I put Andy's on him. Forgot I put Andy's on. It doesn't matter. Even with 85, he still gets destroyed by it.
Ooh.
Let's go. D4 will do well. I think that's pretty guaranteed in my opinion. Like Blizzard, even if you sit there and talk, let's say like D3, D3 is like one of the top selling games in the world, and I think it has a world record for like most money earned or something. So even if you want to talk crap on it, like the game did super well for Blizzard. But even if you don't enjoy the gameplay as much or what they did with the stuff, yada yada yada, they make solid games. By that I mean like they are fastest sales records. Okay, they are like well built, good game engines, quality. I mean, there's just so much quality that you don't find in a lot of other games. I think that's like my favorite thing about Blizzard games. You know, look at anything. Overwatch, Diablo 3, World of Warcraft. You go to any of those games, then compare it to other stuff, and a lot of the other games have glitches, have a lot of issues, have, you know. Blizzard is, they polish the crap out of their games, and it's gorgeous, honestly, to see. Like, it's really refreshing because there's so many games released now that are like never out of alpha, right? They're always beta, alpha, always, you know, like that's like the new norm, is every game is in alpha forever. So they can just always be like, oh, it's in alpha, that's why there's still bugs. So it's nice to see, and yeah, I'm sure they have bugs and stuff, but there's just so much more polish when the game comes out even. Yeah, that's after modifiers, Stat Kovu. It's pretty awful. Is there any glitches for speedrun categories? No. Every game that's speedrun has glitches, basically, except like Diablo 2. Because the game is so well built. It's amazing. I don't even know how. How does this game not have some way? I mean, obviously there's like duping. You know, that's probably like the biggest glitches stuff. There's the little stealth glitch. There's minor things. You can get Corlix's bad pathing to have him walk into a wall or something. You know, like, all right, you can get some basic garbage like that. But There is like no good, just like, yeah, awesome glitch to, you know, get yourself teleport at level 1 or whatever, right? None of that stuff exists in this game. None of that stuff exists. Eth bug, quest drop bug. Yeah, those are like the best glitches in this game, and those are very small. And they're honestly not even, I mean, they're glitches. But like, you can look in the code and see exactly where they went in to like fix a problem and changed a formula, but it just was like the wrong change to the formula, which is where you get your like eth bug from. Like, we could fix a lot of those things right now very easily with just changing one number in the code. Boom. Fixed it, you know? Like, but yeah, people don't even know where the freaking summoner is. We still have to run Teo one way, me 4-way, just to find where the summoner is. Like, how do we not have that determined even? Yeah, there's a couple spots that have like a little patch where you can teleport out of bounds a little bit, but it's just like one little block, you know? Just insane. Where'd Diablo go? What? Why did he go backwards? Chain gloves. 28s. I don't think it was left in as an Easter egg. They changed it when they added the eth bug. They did that to fix another, essentially, abuse that people were using, or glitch that was happening. And so they changed that formula to fix that, but then it ended up screwing up, right? They did it to like fix ethereal stuff or whatever, but then that ended up screwing up when you know how it would hold over between them, right? So when you did the socketing quest, it then was, you know, changed it. So like, it was just, so it's kind of one of those like, ah, crap. They solved the solution and caused another problem and then never came back to solve that one. The second issue that it caused. I mean, it's, you know, it's the same thing as look at like the fire enchant bug, right? It's because they adjusted the values in hell, but they didn't adjust the values in normal. And so when they made all those increases to like monster health and all of that stuff, they fixed it. They literally they were like, oh, this is broken. I went back and fixed it in hell only. They forgot to change the values for nightmare monsters. And it's like just a small little thing. But it's a giant mess, you know? Small little thing, but yeah, and then mana burn as well is glitched. Cold enchant, light enchant, fire enchant, stacking stuff. Especially fire enchant, light enchant stuff. That's really glitchy. Because it has the explosions happening on the charge bolts when the monster goes and hit recover. I mean, all sorts of things like that. Why player 7? Diablo doesn't give experience beyond player 7. Bale doesn't give experience beyond players 3. So. And the item drop is exactly the same, yeah. Also true. Also true. Item drops do increase in odd numbers, though, as well. Yeah, there's like a max experience gained in this game for when the monster gives it, essentially. From the monster or whatever, and so Bale and Diablo hit those upper limit values at players 3 and player 7. So they both give the exact same amount of experience at that point.
I am overburdened.
Yep, because that's just the max you can get. And that's before all the modifiers and stuff. Does Annie Arundels get you max experience early? What do you mean? That's modifiers. That stuff happens after. So those will apply. Yeah, it's just it's like the amount the monster will give totals out, I guess.
I am overburdened.
Fresh meat.
1 year,
Yo,
baby.
what up? 1 year, Henry. 1 year. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Appreciate that support. Oh, Grand Crown. Why not Caddy? Can he drop it? Actually, I don't think he can drop it, Caduceus. I'm not sure he can drop it. Mwah. Kiss for you. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da-da-da. Tiara. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Oh, boy. All right. I think I'm going to grab some food and then start preparing for Manverse stream. And then I have my hockey game tonight. What happened to the speedrun week? Oh, we did some speedrunning earlier today. I just wanted to end with some Holy Grail. We got a PB, though. We got a PB. Check the timeout. 1:14.24 for our normal speedrun. So, yeah. Manverse stream is tomorrow. Manverse stream is tomorrow. Ladder reset's not till November or December early. So, still a little bit of time. I will see you guys then. Mwah. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate you guys a lot. I will see you tomorrow. Let's do like 8 a.m.-ish, something around there. And if you are interested in helping out as a person to... Okay, Twicky might be helping out a little bit, so we might have it covered. But there might be a couple hours in between in the middle that we need someone. So I'll make some posts in my Discord, !Discord if you're not there. Go get there. And of course the YouTube channel if you want to catch any of my VODs from this. Thank you guys though. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I think Kylie's streaming today, right? It's Friday? Yeah, she should be. Let's go hang out with Miss Kylie. Where is she? There she is. Let's go hang out with Miss Kylie. She's playing some Tomb Raider. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.